Here's a little bit of a marketing tactical strategy whereby if you had a service orientated business and you wanted to effectively offer a legitimate bribe to get people to come into your service-based business and give it a shot. So this would be, like a cafe, a restaurant, an eatery, or something whereby someone's consuming something on site. And this has worked wonderfully well. It's worked every time religiously since as far back as the 1980s. And here is the tactical strategy, and I've actually deployed this into a couple of different service-based businesses when I was in consultancy beforehand. And the way that you effectively buy or ethically bribe someone to become a paying customer is to give away your product. Give away the service-based business that you're in. So if you're in a cafe, just say, hey, for the next week, you can come and have your favorite morning beverage, and there's not going to be any expectations whatsoever. You try us out for a week. If you like what we have, great. If not, see you later, sort of thing. If you run a deli, you could offer a free lunch every Wednesday to people. If you are in a restaurant business, if you want to get that restaurant business up and going, agree to give away a free lunch, a free dinner, and get them to bring a friend, a partner, or someone that they would want to have dinner or lunch with. And by doing that, what you're doing is you're really putting your balls on the line. And the way that people buy within a service orientated business, it comes down to the staff, it comes down to the atmosphere. The food can be the food typically, or the beverage, if it's a cafe, can typically be like a 6 or 7 out of 10, but they like the atmosphere. They like going there because of the staff. They like going to that business for a particular reason, whether it's the environment, or whether it's the area. And if you're offering them to give them something for free for a period of time or a limited amount of time, that will win you more customers than anything. And it's not a manipulation tactic whereby you're using guilt to guilt someone into becoming a business. It's genuinely giving away what it is that you're doing. It's showing goodwill. It's showing that you are confident enough in that particular service-orientated business that you know that you can do such a good job at that particular thing, whether it's a cafe, a restaurant, some other form of an eatery, that you're willing just to give it away. And then when people actually consume those particular goods, and they go, wow, this is like a really good baguette, this is a really good sandwich, this is a really good plate of food, this is a really good cup of tea. And typically, if it's a cafe and you agree to, say, give away tea or coffee in the morning, people would typically buy one other thing, because not all customers, but say out of 10 customers, you'll probably get 2 customers out of 10 that'll buy something to go with their tea or coffee, whether it's a slice of cake, whether it's a biscuit, or whether it's some other small type of snack. That's what typically happens when they buy tea or coffee. 2 out of 10 customers will typically buy something to go with that beverage. So give that a shot. I'm a very strong advocate of, if you can afford to give away in a service orientated, whether it's a plate of food, coffee or tea, I mean, you could give away, like, give someone a voucher, say, here, for the next week, coffee and tea is on us. Come in every morning between 7 o'clock and 8:30, and we'll give you a free cup of coffee or tea. It'll be takeaway only. And then after about the 2nd or 3rd day, you'll probably find a lot of those people will go, you know what, these guys are making my tea or coffee exactly the way I want it. They do it fast, so hey, I might grab a biscuit to go with the coffee, or I might do this, or I might do that to go with that free thing. And then what will happen is that person, if you do a good enough job and your staff do a good enough job, and the end product in which you are giving away is at least reasonable, a 7 out of 10, they'll effectively become a paying customer, because you put yourself at risk of them. And that's the secret to running a successful business. It's how much of a risk you're willing to place yourself at the risk of the customer, rather than the customer having to be at risk of you. So that's my little thing. If you're in a service-based business, bakery, cafes, restaurants, lunch or snack bar, agree to give away either one day a week or for a whole week, depending on the cost. So if you're in a cafe, tea and coffee really doesn't cost that much, to be brutally honest. And if you're in an established area, or you're taking on an established brand of coffee or tea house, so to speak, or a franchise of one, you could probably afford to give away tea and coffee every morning between 7 and 8:30. Give it away, whoever comes in, and just keep it down to a small takeaway cup only. There's your drink, simple, fast, and the temperature of the tea or coffee is spot on the money, where they can take a good mouthful of it. If you do that for a week, I'll guarantee that even if it's only a 7 out of 10 cup of coffee, the atmosphere, the speed, the temperature, that'll draw people in, and you'll convert more people into being long-term customers. My name is Rob. Thank you very much for watching this rapid fire marketing and advertising video, the video series for business owners who want more leads, more sales, more market share, or they want to scale their business. If you've enjoyed this content, like, share and subscribe. I am out.